Namaste, guys. Christian Long, life enhancement consultant, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Tuesday morning here in Denver, Colorado. It's 8 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time. We're jumping on for a daily dose of growth. Challenges designed to grow you as a soul and help you become a better person. And we're on Karen, Namaste. Bam, you get the little tiny high five. We're jumping on to do our daily challenges. And these challenges stretch you and grow you in different areas of your life. Namaste, at different times of your life. So we're stretching the emotional body, the mental body, the physical body, the financial world, the spiritual bodies. Suresh, Namaste. And this one came to me yesterday, and I thought, this would be a really, really good one if we practice it. And the goal of all the daily challenges that can be done within 15 minutes. That's the goal. Sometimes it runs over, sometimes you can do it shorter, but in general, we want to do the goals or the challenges within 15 minutes. Denise, Namaste. And then you have 10 hours to do the challenges, because then we follow up from 8 o'clock in the morning, Mountain Time. We do the whole challenge the whole day, and we follow up at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time to review. Hey, I did the challenge. I didn't do the challenge. This was my feedback before, during, and after the challenge. Joanna, Namaste. And so this one came to me yesterday. I'm jacked up because I got a decent amount of sleep, and I've been cleaning my throat chakra, which has been congested for like almost 2 months now. So it's good to feel it cleaner and healthier. Tanisha, Namaste. Lori, Namaste. Welcome. So also make sure you guys have a notebook out that contains your challenges. So we're on challenge number 22. The goal is to do at least 60 different challenges. And then if you do 30 challenges in a row without missing any challenges, so 30 consecutive challenges, Jessica, Namaste, you get a free energy session and coaching session with me, which is a $225 value. Or you can just hire me now on Namaste, and then we can help move some area of your life forward. Health, wealth, relationships, career, spiritual growth and development, whatever it is that you're working on, with the uses of pranic healing protocols that were taught to me by my teacher, Grandmaster Choa Koksui, the modern founder of pranic healing and Arhatic yoga. So, that being said, our challenge for today, if you want to write this down in your notebook, is connected to beliefs. So what I want you to do, set your timer for 15 minutes, and I want you to find one belief that if you adopted that belief, it would empower your life. Beliefs are nothing more than thoughts you have about yourself, you have about others, you have about the world. Lady, Namaste. That you think over and over and over again, and you add emotion to it over and over and over again, and then it becomes a belief. And people have this assumption that their beliefs are reality, and that's not exactly true. It's a belief. It's basically a thought. You keep thinking, you add feeling to it, and then that becomes your reality. But it's not what reality is, okay? So one, I want you to find a belief that if you were to adopt that belief about yourself, about others, about the world at large, about spirituality, physical health, whatever it is, if you were to adopt that belief, it would empower your life. Number two, I want you to find a belief. It is a good one, for sure. I want you to find a belief that if you were to remove that belief, it would greatly improve your life. So you have a certain belief that if you were to remove that belief, it would greatly improve your life. So one is, what's a belief I don't have that I can adopt that will empower me? What's a belief that I currently have that if I were to remove it, it would allow me to move my life forward? Does that make sense? And then another twist, it's slight, it's a distinction. Juliana, Namaste, is what is she's so cute. I had her in my arms today, and I was watching YouTube, and she's just all cuddled up. And now she does kisses with me. So I look down at her and I go, and then she sticks her teeny tiny head in my face, and then I give her a kiss. It's so easy to get bunny kisses, aka self-fulfilling prophecy. Yes. Letty says, happy you're sharing this now. I was thinking something I know that is not true, that I had such emotional weight. Thank you for suggesting the switch out. Good morning, Tina. Yes. Okay, so, and then the other one is, what is a belief that if you were to adopt, it would alleviate your suffering? So one is, what's the belief if you were to adopt, it would empower you? What's a belief that if you were to adopt, it would alleviate your suffering? I don't want to give you guys ideas because I don't want to plant seeds within your mind about beliefs, because it's not giving you the opportunity to practice awareness and understanding. That's why, have you guys noticed when we do the challenges in the morning, I don't say a lot about the feedback and why we're doing what we're doing and all these different things, because I want you to activate your higher light aspect within you to think. Because too many people are expecting to be what? Spoon-fed the answers to everything. I was there early on in my spiritual practice, and even midway into my spiritual practice. I was like, God, if they would just tell me the answer, I would do it. If they would just tell me the answer, I would do it. If they would just tell me the answer, I would do it. Here's the thing. When somebody tells you what to do, there's a resistance to doing that thing, because it's not from you, it's from another person. So then you can blame the other person if it doesn't work out, or if it doesn't feel right, or whatever. You say, well, it's not really my idea. Adriana, namaste. #1 super fan, bringing the heat. Does that make sense? Super, super important. That's what Deepop and namaste. That's what coaching is about. Has anyone seen the movie Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio? It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Of the thousands of movies I've seen, it's in my top 5, Inception. And in that movie, it talks about, how to put this? In that movie, it talks about planting ideas in the consciousness of people in the dream world. And you have to do it so they take ownership of it. If they think the idea is coming from someone outside of themselves, they're not going to accept it. Does that make sense? So that's what coaching is. When you're coaching somebody and you're asking qualifying questions and you're acknowledging and you're validating and you're trying to help the person have greater clarity, it's very important not to tell them what to do, because if you tell them what to do, the automatic response is to resist. So that's why when we do our daily challenges, I give you guys a framework, and then I say, okay, you guys pretty much have space to do whatever you want within the framework, and I don't tell you don't do this, do this and don't do this very clearly, because it's going to make it challenge. You're not going to own it. So that's why you're like, well, what kind of limiting beliefs am I looking at? What kind of calcified thought forms am I looking at? What kind of preconceived ideas am I looking at? That's for you to practice awareness and understanding with. And then as you do the exercise or the challenge throughout the day, and we review at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time tonight, then we can go into a little bit higher teachings, and then you'll go, aha, now I have a deeper level of understanding, a deeper level of appreciation, and then you can move your life forward even faster. Versus, hey guys, do this, don't do this. I actually learned this from Master Choa many years ago, that have you noticed in the Christian religion, most of the 10 commandments are don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, right? And he was explaining that the reason that this was done is because at that time in history, man was not that spiritually developed or spiritually evolved. So it's like when you have a child, you don't give a child choices. True or not true? You don't give them choices. And you don't give them the free reign of do this, do this, do this, do this. It's too much. So you tell them don'ts. Don't do this, 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 right? But as they grow and as they evolve and as they become more mature, they can start having understanding and going, oh, now I know why I don't do this, but I can do this, 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 and this instead. But some people stay in the don't phase of their lives, of like they keep their boxes very, very closed. Does that make sense? Okay, so, hold on, guys. Jessica, good news and bad news for me. The man is coming to replace my water pump. Awesome. Bad news is he's coming during the meditation. So I sadly have to miss it again. I will do it on my own, but I will miss you all on the benefit of the group collective energy. Yay! We love you too, girl. Long time ago, I will rewatch. Yes, Inception's an excellent movie. I've watched it like 5 or 6 times, and every time I get something new out of it. From Joanna to Jessica, good luck with getting the water up and running well today. So Lori says, so 3 beliefs. Yes, find it. Good job, Lori. I appreciate you helping out. Find a belief if you adopt it would empower you. Correct. 2, find a belief that if you removed it would greatly improve your life. Correct. And then 3, a belief if you adopt it would alleviate your suffering. 100%. Nailed it. Just follow what she wrote. Good job, Lori. So, does that make sense? There's a tendency for people to always reach out and say, give me the answer, give me the answer, give me the answer, give me the answer. And rarely does somebody take ownership of that answer, right? And then apply that answer into their day-to-day life. So that's why you have to have understanding and then wisdom. Wisdom typically happens through experience, or if your forehead chakra is super developed, then you can see the clear answer of what to do. But you know, the interesting thing is, knowing alone is not enough. Knowing alone is not enough, right? Because look, how many people know the benefits of exercise but don't exercise? How many people know the benefits of proper nutrition but don't eat properly? How many people know the benefits of meditating but don't meditate regularly? How many people know, right? So know is in the throat chakra. So just knowing something is not enough. That's why you have to have understanding, and understanding takes time. And you can't always rely on the understanding of another person, right? So let's say somebody had struggled with meditation for many years. They finally developed a regular meditation practice and they got all these tremendous benefits. And then from stage or from a podcast or from a YouTube channel, they tell you, okay, these are the benefits of meditation. So meditate regularly. And they're saying that from a place of wisdom, from life experience, from feedback. But you're like, okay, this guy says to meditate. Okay, I guess. Right? So the benefits of meditation are not your experience. The benefits of meditation is from that person's experience, right? So you don't have understanding yet. Same thing with exercise. Same thing with nutrition. Same thing with any and all forms of personal and spiritual development, is that you have to have a level of trust and faith in the information you're getting from another person, but then you also have to be like, okay, I have to apply this into my life consistently and persistently over a prolonged period of time in order to get the necessary feedback. That's one of the beautiful things that I love about pranic healing in the Twin Hearts meditation, is you do Twin Hearts one time and you feel and experience something beautiful. True or not true? You do Twin Hearts one time and you experience something beautiful. It doesn't have to be traveling to other dimensions and seeing devas and deities and having unbounded, unlimited peace and bliss, or all these things. You can just go, wow, from when I started to 25 minutes later, I feel more inner peace. Okay, beautiful. That's it. So Adriana says, how do you remove those limiting beliefs? Very good. So there are many ways of removing limiting beliefs. Anthony Robbins, the business coach and the motivational coach, has many strategies within his school of personal development on how to remove limiting beliefs. One of the techniques is the swish technique that we can talk about later tonight. And then pranic healing has many things in its toolbox to help people remove limiting beliefs. But it's quite fascinating when you study limiting beliefs. Again, and I have to remind myself, when I talk with the masters in pranic healing, right? There's eight masters in pranic healing who have worked with tens of thousands and in some cases hundreds of thousands of people over the past 25, 30 plus years. So when they say something, they're not saying it from like, all right, I tried this a couple times and I'm telling everyone to do this. This is coming from lots and lots and lots of feedback of doing thousands and thousands of healings, leading thousands and thousands of meditations with tens of thousands of people. So when they say something, it's coming from a very high level of awareness and understanding. So it's like, I could go, that sounds very simple, what they're saying right now, but then as I do more of my spiritual practice, as I do more healings, as I do more leading of meditations and streams and what have you, I begin to see more and more how high their level of understanding is. So when we talk about something like limiting beliefs, I'm letting you know my understanding of limiting beliefs, calcified ideas, thought forms, and preconceived ideas, my understanding of that 5 years ago was much different than it was 2 years ago, was much different than it was 1 year ago, it's much different than it was even 6 months ago, and now. But 5 years ago, I was like, yeah, I get it. Limiting beliefs. All right, limiting beliefs, we need to remove them. There's way more to it than that. Because it's about becoming aware of the limiting belief, understanding the limiting belief, and how it affects your perception of reality with yourself, with other people, with the world, different areas of your life, right? And you start to go, wow, this is super, super detailed and complex. It's not just removing it, it's also becoming aware and understanding. And I'll leave you guys with this before we do our Twin Hearts meditation at 8:30 a.m. Excellent question, by the way, Adriana. Anthony Robbins has tools in his toolbox. Pranic Healing has tools in its toolbox. Other schools and healing modalities have tools in their toolbox. I really like the tools in Pranic Healing's toolbox for removing limiting beliefs. So connecting it to healing and connecting it to helping people move forward, Lord Jesus and Lord Buddha taught opposite. What do I mean by that? Both teachers taught love and wisdom. Lord Jesus taught love and wisdom. Lord Buddha taught wisdom and love. How so? So Lord Jesus would have somebody come with an ailment, a condition, and he would do what? He would heal. Then he would say what? Sin no more. What does that mean? The thing that you did to cause your injury, stop doing that thing. The thing that you did to cause your ailment, your physical, emotional, mental ailment, stop doing that thing. So he would heal them, love, and then he would give them the teaching, wisdom. Lord Buddha did it the opposite. Lord Buddha would give the teaching, the darshan, he would stimulate the mental faculties of the person so they would have understanding, and through understanding, your pain, your suffering is alleviated. So through understanding, you have love. Ron, I'm a namaste. So Adriana says, because you had great teachers and mentors also who helped you become aware. 100%. Without a doubt. 100%. And through that process, that's why Master Choa says you have to have the will to transform. You can have great teachers, and you can have great mentors, and you can have great healers, but you also have the will. You also have to have the will to transform. So, connecting it to the two great teachers of Lord Jesus and Lord Buddha is that the people have to participate in the process of healing. So Lord Jesus would heal the person and then say, sin no more. But if the person just said, whatever, and didn't do that part, they would do the same thing that would cause them suffering again, right? And then with Lord Buddha's teachings, you would have to have your mental faculty activated, and you'd have to have understanding, awareness and understanding. Why am I suffering? Why is my health suffering? Why are my relationships suffering? Why is my finances suffering? Why do I have conflict in my life? Why do I have disharmony? Why? Ajna chakra. Why? And then through the process of understanding, you have healing. So it's mutual. Making sense? I hope it does. So join us in 10 minutes for our Twin Hearts meditation on Zoom. It's not here on Facebook, it's on Zoom. You just click on the link, open up, we do our meditation practice. Everyone has a great time, and you go about the rest of your day in bliss and stillness and peace. So love you guys very, very much. I have the will, and the teachers are welcome. Yeah. So I wanted to actually give credit and acknowledgement to Adriana, because Adriana, the past 3 months, prior to Wesak, the most powerful time of the year to meditate, she has been diligent with her inner work and plugging into as many teachers, as many masters, as many recordings, as many, you name it. The girl has been busting her butt to become a better person. In fact, that's the thing I'm most proud of her for, is her diligence, because it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been rainbows and cupcakes and ding-dongs through this process. It is not easy to become a better person. Anyone who tells you that is lying to you, or they're trying to sell you something. Becoming a better person, you have to be vigilant with it, with your thoughts, with your speech, and with your actions in all ways, shapes, and sizes and forms. It is not easy. So I want to give Adriana a big, big, big round of applause for the amount of work. Adriana and I have known each other for, 2.5 years? Like 2.5 years, I think. And to see where she was and where she is now, she's, what's the expression? She's grabbed the bull by the horns, and she's like, I am committed to becoming a better person no matter what. So she's running with it. You're welcome. You did it. She's running with the energy. She's like, you know what? Give me the teachings, give me the understanding, give me the energy, and I will do the rest. And so I applaud her for that. Not an easy task by any stretch of the imagination. Okay? So thank you guys very much. I'm sorry if I ran over a little bit, but we had a lot to cover. So that's our challenge for today. You have 10 hours. She's going to town on the water bottle. You have 10 hours to do the challenge. I will place the link above this video. So I have to sign off, and then I'll put the link above this video. So thank you guys very, very much. For those of you who need healing, feel free to reach out to me at ChristianRLong.com, and I will connect to you soon. Atma Namaste. Bye-bye.